I have made this commercial advertisement for Coca-Cola using only AI. And in this video, I'm going to take you with me through all the processes and all the things that I've done to build this short advertisement. I use AI to generate the concept and idea of this commercial ad. And then I use AI again to generate the transcript for the video. Then based on that transcript, I generate the images that I wanted to use in order to create the video for each scene that I had in the transcript. I converted those images to the video and then used those videos in order to generate the sound effects. And after that, I had the video for every scene. I used AI to generate the voiceovers. The final step was to create the music of this video. And when I had all the footages ready, I combine and edit the video using the Adobe Premiere. So get sure to bear with me until the end of this video if you want to get more information about each step. My name is Kia and here's Kimo. Welcome to my channel. So in the first step, what I did was using the ChatGPT in order to generate the concept and the idea and eventually the transcript for this commercial advertisement. I am not very expert in writing the prompt or engineering my prompt. And I have to mention that the English is not my native language. Therefore, I call myself a very amateur writer. I'm saying this because I want to mention that I did not use any trick to write down my prompt. I simply write down what I wanted ChatGPT to do for me. And I have to say that these LLM models are getting so advanced that can understand you. And after a couple of time kind of chatting and adding more detail to your prompt, you should be able to kind of get the result that you would like to from the AI tools. But here, for example, you can see that what I give as a prompt is not that kind of complex. I simply said that, hey, ChatGPT, you are a marketing guy with so many years experience building cool videos and advertisement for a big brand. So you have a project right now to make a short YouTube video advertisement for a Coca-Cola brand. And the rest is just the things that I wanted that ChatGPT do for me. In the first step, you can see that the ChatGPT generated the overall transcript and the scenarios that I could have in my video in this kind of structure. First, telling me that what is the scene number and then how much the length of that scene is going to be, and explaining or giving me a description of the visual that are going to be present. In the next step, it gives me also the voiceover, like what exactly the voiceover is going to be in that scene. You can see that I collected around 8 or 9 scenes here. When I was making this video, it was right after the time that OpenAI actually released their new feature, their new image generating model, which was so accurate and had a lot of cool features. What I've done was I wanted to use the transcript that I had here to generate images that I could later use in order to convert those images using the image to video AI tools. Therefore, in the next step, basically I asked AI or the ChatGPT to generate each scene one by one, or generate one image for each scene one by one from scene number 1. So I give the scene number 1 and a little bit of a description of that visual. And here I got the images. Sometimes I just play around a little bit to kind of get sure that the ChatGPT is going to generate the images that I want. For example, I asked to keep the characters the same in every kind of image and generate me another perspective because I wasn't happy with this perspective. It didn't work actually, but I didn't also pursue to kind of push the AI to get the result that I want. So I played a little bit around, but I gave up very early. And then I went for the next scene. Basically, I generate this image, the scene after another. I collect all the images that I needed. Sometimes the ratio got broken, like ChatGPT forgot that which aspect ratio I need for these images, but I corrected him again, and I continue to generating all the images. And that was it pretty much. It was a very cool process. I did not even edit the images. You know that you can right now use the chat to kind of edit your image or a specific part of an image in a way that you want. So everything was so cool. I was very surprised and happy with the result that I got in this step because the images were super realistic and I could see the branding of Coca-Cola in every image. even in the images that we had some character like this one, for example, you can see the effect and the brand or the Coca-Cola itself and the colors that has been used here. They are kind of aligned with the Coca-Cola ID. For those who are following me for a long time, you should know that I'm not really into marketing material design or videography or video or motion graphic design. However, I had experience doing these things before, but at the moment I focus more on the UX and UI design, which brings me to this topic that in the next videos I will try to use ChatGPT and this new image generating basically models in order to create user interface, and then we will see if we can get from an idea in the ChatGPT to a final product using all AI tools. So it's best time to subscribe to my channel if you are new here and if you haven't done yet. Now in the next step, I tried to use Sora in order to generate the videos from each scene that I had. Here you can see the video that I generated. It wasn't even close to the realism or to something that can be acceptable. You can see the video is getting crazy. The things are not very nice. However, I really like the effect of the water here down here, you see, especially in the scene. And that's why I tried another AI tool, Kling AI, and I saw actually that this tool is doing a very decent job generating videos. Therefore, I jumped to Kling AI basically. First of all, as a free account that I have, I got enough amount of credits to play around with it to get sure that if this tool is the best tool that I need for this project. So that was a very nice point. Yeah, here I went to this image, sorry, not an image, but this video generator thingy. And then from here in this panel, maybe I zoom in that you can see the panels a little bit better. Here in the left menu, we can basically add the images that we want to convert to the video. And in the next section, we can write down a prompt and describe what exactly we would like to see in our videos or how our video should be. So a little bit more details. And the rest of the stuff that you can use in order to kind of generate a better video. And down here, you can also decide the format of your video, which is pretty much clear. I'm not gonna show you the detail or how it generates the stuff, but I can show some of the examples of the things that I generated for this video. But for example, for this first scene that I tried also in the Sora, you can see that Kling AI is doing a much better job. So things are more realistic, the motions are much more realistic, and for some reason, I don't know, the videos are not getting loaded here right now, but I can show you later the result. I was so happy with the first result for the first scene that I immediately started to generate the rest. However, because I used the basically free version, the free account, every generation took around, I don't know, 30 minutes, sometime even 1 hour. At the beginning of the process, I could generate the videos even in, I don't know, 1 minute, 2 minutes. But the more I generated, then I had to wait longer. But overall, I was so happy with the result and the time that I spent here. Now I had the videos, but I didn't want to just use the video and put the music on it and then go for a voiceover. I wanted to also have a little bit kind of like an ambient sound of the things that viewers can see in the video. So therefore, I get back to the Kling AI one more time. And here in the toolbar that it has, I click on the sound tool, which is very fun to kind of use because basically you can give your video here. You can also select the videos from the history directly, and here you can give a prompt. It can also generate automatically some prompt for you to generate the ambient sound or sound in general for your video. This is the next step for me. So basically, after I generated video, I went for creating some sound effect. For example, here I generate a sound for pouring the Coca-Cola on the ice, on the glass full of ice. It gives you some options in each generation. For example, here 4 items or 4 options have been generated. You can see that I did this even 2 times. I wasn't so happy with majority of the sounds. They weren't really accurate. They weren't, I don't know how to explain, but I couldn't use majority of them. But it doesn't matter because it was so fast to generate these sounds. It was very, very efficient, and I could just try again and again to find one of the sounds that can match my video the best. So I really liked the experience, and it was very cool and smooth. I forgot to say that in each step, I asked ChatGPT to generate the additional prompt that I needed to give to the other AI tools, because I didn't want to actually write down the prompt myself. I wanted to have optimized prompt. So it was very easy from that moment. After the kind of ChatGPT generated everything that I needed, I just went to the AI tool that I wanted to work with. I gave the prompt that I had already, and everything else was very smooth. In the next step, I used the ElevenLabs to create and generate the voiceover for the video, and that was also very cool, very smooth. You can see that here in this ElevenLabs dashboard that I have, we have this text-to-speech tool, which you can type anything that you want here and then play around with the properties. On the right side here, you can decide the speed of the narration, the stability, similarity, and exaggeration factors. So there are some stuff that you can play around. You can even decide the voices or the voice of the narrator. And here we have the history, the things that you did. This text that I give to ElevenLabs has been generated by ChatGPT, and therefore it's well optimized based on the transcript that I had. It also adds some description to the text so that the ElevenLabs can understand what feeling I want to transfer to audiences. You can see with this kind of syntax is try to say that how AI should read this text. It's define the voice tone, and it's define the breaks between each word, how many kind of millisecond it should be the break here. Or for example, put some emphasis on some word. This is also very cool. Now the video was ready, the sound effects were ready, I had the voiceover. The only thing that left was to have a music or the background music for this commercial ad. I used the Suno AI tool to create the music, the background music, which is very simple also to use this tool. Here in the dashboard, you can create or click on the create music, and all you need to do is just write down the basically style of the music that you want to have. Basically, it's the prompt you're giving to this tool, which, guess what? I asked ChatGPT, of course, to generate this prompt here. So what I've done was just copy pasting the things here and there, which you might also guess this one that you can, of course, use the scripts to automate this process as well, to make the things faster, automated. The other things that you can do with this tool is to create the songs and music that has lyrics. So you can also work on the lyrics here. You can use also the integrated native lyrics generator here directly in the Suno. The rest was very easy. I just give the prompt. You can see one of the examples that I give here. And then click on the generate and you get your music. I generated a couple of musics here and I decided to go with this one. And yes, we are done. Everything is ready. I had to just edit the footages that I gathered, that I generated using AI, and combine them together, do a little bit timing and cut the things that I didn't need, or play around with the sound effects, the music, and the voiceover to get sure that the result is acceptable. However, the quality of the footage that I generated is of course questionable. I'm not 100% sure that these things are very good, but from the other side, this process, the whole process has been done in one day. Count what I've done as an ideation process, as generating the concept. And just imagine, for such a thing that I've done in less than one day, if you don't want to use the AI tools, you should do a lot of stuff. You should spend a lot of money. You should spend a lot of time to kind of create the draft version of your idea, like what I have done. So let's watch the video and come back.
Summer's here and it's sizzling. Time to refresh with the iconic taste of Coca-Cola. Every sip, a moment of joy.
You can find the link to the full version of this video in the description. I've also made another advertisement for Nike, which I use Sora to make the videos. So get sure to watch that as well. And that was it. I hope it helps. I hope you learned something new in this video. If it was so, please don't forget to like this video, share it with the other designers, other people in your community, and get sure to smash the subscribe button. I have made one Discord channel that you can join there. You can ask your question, you can share your ideas for the next video with me in there. and we can communicate with each other easier. However, I'm not so active in that Discord server. I have to mention it, I have to admit myself. And the reason is that I'm looking forward for more people to join there, that we can start to do some stuff. It's already 1 year I've made this Discord server, or more or less. But yeah, we will pick it up one day and let's learn together. See you in the next video.